Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick, got it?
I'll be fine. I'm a tough one.
The more of a confident you are, the more you'll push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water, okay?
Sure.
Morgan Faye.
Uh-oh.
My mother, father, brothers, everyone. So
For as long as I can remember, I did not have a father.
Yeah.
I lived alone with my mother, but I never felt like that was a bad thing.
Was she kind?
Yes, very. She was a compassionate woman. But we were poor, and because I cannot see, my mother was the only one who could work. She would be away for long stretches of time, supposedly because she served at a respectable house. Ooh.
So
Maybe she's the daughter of the other one, then?
maybe it's
I mean, she
like,
could just be lying, but
yeah, she could just be lying.
I do not know whether or not that was true. Perhaps she was doing much more demanding work. I never asked. I believed not asking was best for her. From time to time, I would receive letters from her. Someone who lived nearby read them to me. The letters went something like this. Life in the mansion is difficult, but everyone treats me so well, and they say I do good work. I'll be back with more money soon, so you be a good girl. Other than that, she allegedly expressed concern for my health and safety, as well as repeatedly saying how much she loved me.
You have a good mother.
I did. Nearly everything I remember my mother saying to me was written in her letters. So much kindness and warmth.
Why do you not live with her now? How did you end up here in the mansion?
Before long, she lost her life at her place of employment, and I was sent the money she had earned. It was, I imagine, enough to survive on. When my mother was alive, she often lamented my blindness. If only you could see, she would say, I could show you just how extraordinary this world is. So I decided I would visit a renowned physician in order to fulfill my mother's dream. A physician in this country. However, upon examining me, he said he could not restore my sight. Dejected, I was on my way back home when bandits attacked. They robbed me of the money I brought to pay for my treatment. I lost everything my mother saved for me, the money she gave her life to earn for me. I failed to repay her for everything she did, which cast a dark cloud over my heart. My world had always been wrapped in darkness, but at that moment I was in the deepest abyss. There was not even a speck of light. I was at a complete loss. With nowhere to go, I simply wandered, no destination in mind. That was when I miraculously arrived at this mansion. It was as if I had been summoned.
You were, you were being summoned by the mansion to fulfill my craving. But it didn't end up that way. I wonder if the mansion is disappointed. I see.
I apologize for not having a brighter tale to tell. I imagine you were hoping to hear joyful childhood memories.
No. Did they hurt you?
Pardon?
The bandits. When they attacked, were you hurt?
You are so compassionate.
I am no such thing. I am not compassionate.
I was perfectly fine. I took a few scratches, but nothing you need to worry about.
I see.
I believe that I am happy now. I was unable to regain my sight, and I haven't the money to return home. But I believe I left in order to come here. Is your life right now happy?
I'm terrified. I'm volatile. I'm growing accustomed to this woman's comfort. I'm afraid of losing her. A beast should not have these feelings.
A beast!
A beast! A murderous beast! Take this.
What is...
It makes a good gift, supposedly. I was planning to throw it out when I learned that. But I couldn't. I felt like I meant to give it to someone. That could only be you. It is a fake white rose.
A white rose accessory.
Do you not want it?
No, I do. I just... For some reason... Never mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you not desire more prey? But you were so hungry for blood before.
I've had enough. I don't need any more. Although she is blind. No, because she cannot see, she does not push me away. She's the only one willing to accept me, to be with me.
So hard to please. You obtain peace, cast it aside, and then pick it up once more. But you'll never be able to escape it completely. After all, I swear to God. Okay. You are enchanted by the pleasure murder brings. You have been for a very, very long time.
This time I'm done. I won't kill anyone anymore. Being with her is far more satisfying than the joy killing brought me. To be with her is what I truly want.
So very self-centered.
You certainly are. Hey!
It was as though he was viewing a flashback. The sound of knocking echoed through the mansion as it had the day the merchant came and brought the beast's short-lived peace crashing down.
What did I just tell you? I do not want any more prey! Stop this. Stop it! Don't bring me anymore! I thought you were supposed to fulfill my desires! Why did the door open?
Sword in hand, Bestia ran through the mansion's halls. He was overcome with fear. He had obtained the peace he so dearly wanted, and even found someone who did not fear him. He was terrified that the appearance of more prey would cause this all to crumble. If he spotted the prey, murdered them, and conceded to his madness, she might choose to leave him. As much as she claimed he was not hideous, if she witnessed him doing that.
I'll just chase them out. I'm done with this! My desire has changed!
However,
Wow!
Bestia shuddered in terror at the sight.
Is she dead? Oh, what the?
Oh god. It's Donald back!
Stay back! Stay away from me!
He broke into a run. It was not, after all, hopeless prey that had entered the mansion.
That thing is...
The monster's voice seemed to slither along the floors behind him. He felt as though if he were to turn around, it would be right there on top of him.
Why are you chasing me?
Bestia shouted with fear in his voice, uncharacteristic of the beast who had so readily slaughtered his prey. But can you blame him?
That's... a bestia!
In that moment, I had an epiphany. I'd assumed he called himself Bestia, unaware of what that word meant.
A bestia other than me!
Bestia is in fact a name, is not in fact a name. It's a word that means beast. No shit! Indeed, a second beast had come into the mansion.
Why are you chasing me? Are you here to kill me? It's because I settled down? Because I want to stop being a beast? Ah!
Is something the matter? When the white-haired girl poked her head out of her bedchamber, Bestia was aghast. He frantically attempted to return her to her room.
You mustn't leave your room!
But as he was doing this, the horrifying creature, no, the beep's voice drew nearer.
Do not open this door for any reason! I will protect you! That's right, I don't want this piece destroyed! These tranquil days together with this woman. I will protect them. I will!
Trembling in fear, Bestia gathered his resolve. He pointed his sword, which until then had only been used to torment others, at the second beast. Now he would wield his blade to protect the person he cared about. This was the same beast who had killed and killed and killed to satisfy his own primal desires.
I will not let you destroy this. I will protect it from you.
From a rational point of view, the thing he was saying and feeling were rather idealistic, but Bestia was desperate. He did not want to lose this piece. Before long, the beast, the one chasing him, appeared from within the darkness. Say, Master, if resolve was the only thing necessary for one to act courageously, would that not mean nearly anyone could become a hero?
I mean, sure.
Bestia had viciously slaughtered so many people before. He had gathered the courage to protect the things he cared for, but now he was shaking. He did not gallantly bring his sword down upon the approaching beast. Instead, he trembled visibly from head to toe. He must have been quite terrified at the beast's appearance.
Stop! No! Stay away from me! Don't! Stay back!
Seeing Bestia so scared, I imagined the beast thought it was a prime opportunity, for it slowly, ever so slowly, ambled toward him.
Ah! Ah! If I don't kill it, it will kill me! I have to kill it! 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 I have to kill it!
Yes, he is.
is.
And this was the moment Bestia's mind ran off the rails of sanity. Great!
Yay, he's a
Kill!
He lifted his sword up above his head, facing the approaching beast. And ferociously, swung it down upon his assailant. Again and again and again. Screaming horrifically at the top of his lungs.
yeah, horrifically.
He continued swing after swing until the other beast had gone completely still. Before long, copious volumes of fresh blood stained the corridor. At some point, the other beast had stopped moving and sunken into a pool of its own lifeblood.
I did it. I did it. I killed it. I killed the other beastie.
Beastie had let his guard down, assuming he had claimed victory over the unmoving beast. I had not imagined either that the beast could still be alive after shedding so much blood.
Stay back.
The beast reached its hand out toward Beastia. It was determined to drag him down to the underworld, it seemed. Please fucking do. Slowly sliding across the slippery floor, it dragged itself toward him. Even on its last breaths, it continued reaching for Beastia, fixated on him. He kicked the beast's hand up into the air, staggering it, and then he
Burn in hell!
rammed his blade down into it. Beastia's fear-stricken expression was hardly that of a knight who had just saved the maiden. Nevertheless, he had indeed eradicated the other beast. You come back again, okay? Promise me.
What?
I'll be waiting. Waiting, believing that you'll return. I'll be waiting.
Whoa.
I believe this was you.
No, I think I was the. Isn't that the merchant?
The person who's speaking right now is the girl.
Oh. Was that me?
I can't remember, but I've been speaking a lot.
It's about time for you to set off.
Indeed.
You take care out there. Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick, got it?
I'll be fine. I'm a tough one.
The more overconfident you are, the more the more you'll push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water, okay?
Sure.
Morgan Faye.
Uh-oh.
Take care not to get heat stroke or sunstroke, okay?
You worry too much. Relax, I know how to take care of myself on a ship.
Oh, that's right. They're supposed to have accents, huh?
I don't know. He looks hoity-toity. I'm trying to give him a hoity-toity accent.
I know, but you never know what might happen. I want you to be in good health when I see you again.
I will be. Though I'll probably keep you waiting for a long time again.
I'll be waiting. Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting, I promise. I managed to wait 1.5 years already, so I can handle this. Come back, okay?
You have my word.
Thanks. Safe travels. Goodbye, Levi of Attack on Titan.
This might be Pauline then.
I refuse to believe that he could be dead. I have to find proof that somewhere out there he's still alive and well.
Well,
I have to find him. I have to prove it.
other. We have arrived at our destination, madam. Though I dearly wish I could assist you in your search, I have things to attend to during your stay.
No, don't worry yourself. I couldn't possibly impose on you any further.
Madame, Pauline, You mustn't put yourself in danger. Should anything happen to you, your mother would be devastated.
I wonder if Mom's mad. No, she's probably sad. Her sorrow as expansive as Albufera wetlands, as deep as the ocean into which the sun sets. And it's all my fault. But... don't worry, I'll be fine. As soon as I have certainty of his well-being, I'll go straight home. Me and him, together.
Pauline, your lover is...
I have faith in him. He would never break a promise to me.
I mean, I don't know if, I mean, I guess you shouldn't make a promise like that to begin with, but...
yeah...
I don't know if dying really is something people have much control over.
Yeah. He's always come back to me, no matter how long it took. A man like that wouldn't just suddenly disappear on me. There's been a mistake, and I have to prove it. I have to be the one to do it.
I'm very curious about her clothing.
It looks...
Like at first I thought it was supposed to be some sort of like, I mean, it's hard to tell because the type of corset is kind of, I'm not sure how to, it's pretty.
because he'll remain gone unless I see it with my own eyes.
I wonder who you inherited your stubbornness from.
What?
Nothing. An acquaintance of mine lives in this village. I shall be staying with him. I'll let him know about you. He should gladly welcome you into his home.
Thank you, Orlando. You've been such a big help.
Pauline.
Hmm?
1 month. You search for 1 month, and if you haven't found him, you come home with me. Will you promise me that? You are her only daughter.
Okay.
Good. To tell you the truth, I regret bringing you with me.
Wow!
What I should have done is dragged you back home. But I couldn't bear to see you like that, Pauline. It was like I was looking at her when she was younger.
It's weird how they've named him, but they still title him as other.
Yeah, other. Orlando.
Anyway, 1 month. Understood?
Yes. Don't worry, a month will be plenty. I will find him before the month is up.
The sleepy seaside village is on the small side, but from what I don't know if this is still her or the maid.
Oh, I don't know.
Go for it.
The sleepy seaside village is on the small side, but from what I've been told, it used to have a flourishing fishing industry. Now, though, it's like there's a fog hanging over everything. That's not too surprising, I suppose. A few months ago, the village was part of a war for control of the country, and they're now under...
But now that we've talked, I feel assured once again.
Okay.
Being loners won't get us anywhere.
Planet.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4pixels. All your pixels are here with guest Ryan and we are continuing Danganronpa 2.
Yes.
Woohoo! Yay!